Good afternoon, everybody. How is all my wonderful subscribers and viewers out there doing today? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing the 2024 NFL Predictions Week 12 show, where I, Nikki D, break down all 13 games this weekend. We have 6 teams this week that have a bye: the Atlanta Falcons, the Buffalo Bills, the Cincinnati Bengals, the New Orleans Saints, the New York Jets, and the Jacksonville Jaguars all have the week off. What game are you looking forward to this weekend? Let me know down in the comment section below. And don't forget to like the video, share the video on social media, and smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I drop my next video. I hope everybody continues to have a wonderful day. And without further ado, let's get to our first game on the 2024 NFL Week 12 prediction show. We have the 8-2 Pittsburgh Steelers going on the road into the dog pound to take on Jameis Winston and the Cleveland Browns. And honestly, Pittsburgh has been playing very well lately. I do think they need to get back on track of scoring touchdowns. They were able to hit 6 field goals to beat the Ravens last week, whereas the Browns really have been struggling. They allowed 35 points against the New Orleans Saints last week in a 21-point loss, and I'm picking the Pittsburgh Steelers to put the beat down on the Cleveland Browns. And now we get to Sunday's games, and we have the 8-2 Minnesota Vikings going on the road to Soldier Field to take on Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. And Sam Darnold has led Minnesota to 3 straight wins. They beat the Tennessee Titans last week in Nashville 23-13. Whereas the Chicago Bears really have been struggling as of late. And honestly, I think that's going to continue over into this week. I think Minnesota's got a jacked roster, and they are good at finding ways to win games. So I'm picking the Minnesota Vikings to beat the Chicago Bears. In our next matchup, we have the 9-1 Detroit Lions going on the road to Lucas Oil Stadium to take on Anthony Richardson and the Indianapolis Colts. And the Colts have been back and forth. They were able to give the New York Jets a good fight and get a 1-point win last week, whereas the Detroit Lions the last few weeks have just been completely running over teams. They did beat Jacksonville 52-6, and they scored on all 8 possessions they had the ball. So give me the Detroit Lions to continue doing what they've been doing and beat the Indianapolis Colts. In our next matchup, we have the 3-8 New England Patriots going on the road to Hard Rock Stadium to take on the Miami Dolphins. And the Patriots defense has been, I'm here one week, I'm not here the next. They sacked the Chicago Bears 9 times 2 weeks ago, and then they allowed 4 touchdown passes last week. So it's really hit or miss with New England, where Miami, they are able to put up points. They did beat the Raiders by 15 last week. So give me the Miami Dolphins to beat the New England Patriots. And up next on the 2024 NFL Predictions Week 12 show, we've got Baker Mayfield and the 4-6 Tampa Bay Buccaneers going on the road to East Rutherford to take on the 2-8 New York Giants. And I really think Tampa Bay finds a way to get their offense back on track. The New York Giants defense has been one of the worst defenses in the league. A big reason why they're 2-8. As the Giants really have been struggling, and I feel like the Giants should play for the first draft pick in 2025. So I'm picking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to beat the New York Giants. And in our next matchup, we have the 3-7 Dallas Cowboys going on the road to the nation's capital to take on Jalen Daniels and the Washington Commanders. And I really feel like Dallas is going to play well in this game because they've been able to get wins on the road. They can't win in Arlington. We've seen that this year, but when they go on the road, they've been able to get all three of their wins. Now, I don't think that they're going to be able to put up enough points to be able to beat Washington. I think Jalen Daniels' rookie campaign is going to be one of the best seasons he ever has. But I'm picking the Washington Commanders to beat the Dallas Cowboys. And in our next matchup, we have the 9-1 Kansas City Chiefs going on the road to Bank of America Stadium to take on the 3-7 Carolina Panthers. And I think Patrick Mahomes gets back to the winning ways of Kansas City. He has struggled with interceptions this year, throwing, I believe, 10 or 11 picks already this year. But Kansas City is coming off of their first loss of the season, a road loss to the Buffalo Bills, where Carolina really is not really playing for anything right now. They really don't have any momentum right now. Kansas City is going to go out there and show the world why they're one of the best teams in the NFL. So give me the Kansas City Chiefs to put the beat down on the Carolina Panthers. Up next on the 2024 NFL Predictions Week 12 show, we have the 2-8 Tennessee Titans going on the road to take on CJ Stroud and the 7-4 Houston Texans. And I think Houston has been playing excellent this season. Honestly, I think they have all the momentum in the world going into this game. I think Tennessee really has been struggling, similar to the New York Giants. Tennessee is another one of those teams that's playing for the first overall draft pick in 2025. And I think CJ Stroud comes out and has himself a career game this week. Give me the Houston Texans to put the beat down on the Tennessee Titans. In our next matchup, we have the 6-5 Denver Broncos going on the road to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And I think Bo Nix's beautiful rookie season is going to continue. I do think he's going to put up another big game here. I think the Raiders' defense has been one of the worst defenses in the league, so this is one of those defenses that Bo Nix is going to be able to perform well against. And I think if Denver continues to go deep, they're going to do well. They blew out the Atlanta Falcons last week, and I'm expecting the same type of beatdown this week. Give me the Denver Broncos to beat the Las Vegas Raiders. In our next matchup, we have the 5-5 San Francisco 49ers going on the road to Lambeau to take on 7-3 Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. And San Francisco has been really struggling. One week they can go out and get a good win. The next week they lose to a sub 500 team. Whereas Green Bay has consistently shown that they're fighting for that number one spot in the NFC. And I think Jordan Love comes out and has himself a great game this week. I think San Francisco is really going to struggle in this matchup. Defensively, I think offensively, I think they're going to be all set. I think it's going to be a back and forth affair. But I think the Green Bay Packers are going to find a way at home to get it done. Give me the Green Bay Packers to beat the San Francisco 49ers. And up next on the 2024 NFL Predictions Week 12 show, we have the 6-4 Arizona Cardinals going on the road to Quest Field to take on Geno Smith and the 5-5 Seattle Seahawks. And I think Arizona is playing excellent this season compared to expectations going into the year. I think that Seattle is going to give Arizona a decent fight. I don't expect this one to be a blowout, but I expect Kyler Murray to come out and have at least one passing and one rushing touchdown in this game. Give me the Arizona Cardinals to beat the Seattle Seahawks. In our next matchup, we have Jalen Hurts and the 8-2 Philadelphia Eagles going on the road to SoFi Stadium to take on the LA Rams on Sunday Night Football. And I think Philadelphia has been doing great this year. The Rams are coming off of a game where Matthew Stafford had 4 passing touchdowns. I think that if the Rams play that well offensively again this week, I think they're going to stay in it with the Eagles. But I think the Eagles' defense ain't going to be like the New England Patriots' defense was a week ago. I think Philadelphia is able to get pressure on Matthew Stafford, and I think that's going to be the X factor in this game. I do expect Jalen Hurts to, get a couple touchdowns passing, maybe get one on the ground from a yard out, as I'm picking the Philadelphia Eagles to beat the LA Rams. And now to Monday Night Football, as we have Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, and the 7-4 Baltimore Ravens going on the road to take on Justin Herbert and the 7-3 LA Chargers. And I've liked Baltimore this year. Lamar Jackson can throw the ball when he needs to. Derrick Henry can eat up big yards on the ground, and if they can't do either one of those things, Lamar Jackson is able to get out of the pocket and create plays with his legs, whereas the Chargers have been able to get wins off of the arm of Justin Herbert. There is no denying that. The Chargers are also a well-built team. They're 7-3 for a reason. But I think Baltimore is going to be able to utilize the running game well this week against the Chargers defense. So give me the Baltimore Ravens to beat the LA Chargers. And that was the 2024 NFL Predictions Week 12 show, where I, Nikki D, told you who I think is going to win all 13 games this week. What game are you looking forward to seeing this week? Let me know down in the comment section below. And don't forget to like the video, share the video on social media, and you made it all the way to the end of this video, go smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I drop my next video. And if you want to see some more of me, Nikki D, then go check out another one of my videos, because I got hours of content that'll keep you entertained well into the evening. With that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I'm Nikki D. This is the Nikki D channel, and I will see all of y'all beautiful people next time. Bye, y'all.